Hello and welcome back to the World Cup for Age of the Ring. We are in the qualifier stage, and I've got my brothers with me to cast these tournaments. We're in round one, and we have Smear Golem versus Ulrich. Go on then, Sam. Who are you going to go for? You got Smear Golly, or we're just going to call him Golly, or Ulrich?
Well, last time I'm trying to think. This is like a rerun of the last one, isn't it? So I'm gonna take Ulrich this time because he's playing as Rivendell, and last time I went for Harad. So switching factions.
Love this one. Like I'm sure we said one day I was going to flip a coin and decide that way.
That's basically what I've just done.
Yeah. Harad is interesting because this is a different start from Harad. He's not doing Mahud.
Okay.
And this is most of the online tournament games we've seen have been dominated by people rushing Mahud. So it's nice to see a different strategy.
So what's Rivendell doing in the meantime? Let's have a look.
Well, Rivendell they're so dependent on eco. They less so than in previous versions of the game. I'm expecting 2 Hobbit Pits and a Dunedain, but I could be wrong. What's this here? Ooh, okay, so maybe this is perhaps what we should have done, because I guess he's expecting the potential for Mahud.
So yeah, he's gone
desperately needed for that Cavalry, wasn't it? You know, in that previous.
I mean, that's what we said, wasn't it? Basically, is your defense to Mahud.
It's just Cavalry because archers just don't cut it. And look, again, expecting the early harass. So archers would typically mean he's playing more of a defensive strat rather than looking for the offensive, which can sometimes work in your favor. Oh, mate, I'm buzzing for this because I've genuinely no idea who's going to win. This is great. I mean, as soon as he sees those first units, he'll know there's no Mahud coming.
Yes.
So, for the short term...
Initially, yeah. Unless it's a decoy.
Yeah. I actually genuinely... Oh, I love it when players do that. I absolutely love it. I love this start with Mahud because it's, first of all, sorry, Mahud. Calling him Mahud. Harad. Oh, wow. He deleted the farm, wasting that horn. That was really nice.
Okay, so first encounter. No Mahud.
No Mahud. He knows there's no Mahud coming. What I was going to say is I really like it when Harad go with this approach because it genuinely...
Oh, there's the cav, though. There is the cav.
Wow, that is early.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Boom.
Thank you very much.
Oh, we got up. I'm okay. Oh, no, I'm dead. All his mates are dead.
Yeah. Okay, so that sees off the early harass from Harad then, doesn't it? That is exactly, probably, what needed to happen in the Metal Razor Serena game earlier.
Yeah, I'm just going to get a pen and paper and we're going to write this down because that is...
Yeah, I'm
in awe. That is so many games of people be like, well, how do I counter Mahud? But, you know, this is great. Look at this. So
it seems to work across all, you know, because he's not facing down Mahud at the moment. I don't know what those Harad units are, but you'll tell me, I'm sure.
Yeah, they're ones with spiky sticks.
Spiky sticks. Not too long and spiky that they're a problem for the cav.
Yeah, well, they're all dead now, so it's fine. Hey, look at this guy. Hey. Oh, he just gave birth. Okay, so we've got a nice little harass with the cavalry.
Perfect. This is great play. This is great play from Ulrich. I'm really enjoying my choice.
Well, Golly has got his own cav now. You'll see. He's I don't know if you saw in the top right. They stormed off. This punch,
yeah.
He's got to be careful.
He's got to watch out for that. But the Rivendell cav early game cav is pretty good, isn't it? You know, early game cav is you got to love it. It's quite expensive, but
I don't know how it tanks up to compares with Harad cav though. I've not tested that enough to be able to know how they go.
Are we going to find out?
No, I think we might. Okay, so he's now building his second Hobbit.
Oh, he was just mincing units there, wasn't he?
Dropped a farm. So he's dropped 2 farms. So this is looking pretty good for the top team.
This is kind of
all it was until he ran through pikes.
Ugh.
Ouch. This is such a good game. Oh, look at the flank.
Yeah, it's a nice Nice
Hey,
bit of manoeuvring there.
Sam, in 8.2, they've changed the flanking animation. Instead of fire, it's like a sparkly thing. You're going to love it, mate. You're going to absolutely love
Yeah, I think I am. You're right.
it. So, oh dear, those horses did not make it out. Okay, well, there's a bit of a pressure. This is a good opportunity for the bottom team to really tear up and put the pressure on. What's he got building? Some stuff, but nothing that's going to repel that. But the other thing is, it's quite a psychological thing, isn't it? It's knowing whether you should push or not.
Yeah, well, there's a big Harad army in the middle moving
he's pushing.
Yeah, he's got the right idea. He's pushing his advantage, isn't he? Really, absolutely. That's a big old army as well, isn't it?
So he's put his pikes in phalanx formation, which gives them increased armor, which is a good shout because they're fighting swords, and that's going to hurt. He's really short on the numbers. Are we going to see an early Aragon? Is that what's going to come out? Because that would wreck that army if he can. I don't know. There we go. There's a hero.
Yeah.
Who is
it?
Oh, it's Steve. I can never remember his name. Gosh, do you remember his name?
Steve from catering.
It's Steve from catering. I don't know either. It's how Brad? Oh, I don't know. Who knows? Someone will know. Write in the comments. You'll know. Anyone knows who Steve from catering is? Just no idea. No idea. This harass with the Cav is really crippling the economy, but the counter to that is definitely going to be this young gentleman. Steve from catering is absolutely ripping that Cav. See you later, pal. Al does 3 Cavs. Horses sound. Yeah, that's good. Nice bit of micro there as well.
And he survived that actually, because that looked quite threatening, didn't it? And actually,
I was worried.
Dolly is pulling back his unit, so yeah, I was worried for Ulrich there, but he seems to have pulled it out of the bag and pushed back on the offensive. So,
there was a nice little harass at the top left there. That's good. This little chap, Steve from catering, is doing a phenomenal job. Absolutely dominating the field. This does not look good though. Ooh, okay. So we've got some vultures. Hang on. Do you? You remember the name of these, didn't you? Do you remember what they were called? I'm gonna test
I do.
Carrion feeder, just in case you were just testing.
Carrion feeder, of course they are.
Yeah,
vultures in sort of common language. Middle Earth,
yeah. little tiny birdies. Yeah, they're pretty good at anti-hero, to be fair, but not an archer hero. I doubt they're gonna, cut the mustard on that one.
So maybe actually, Ulrich built, the perfect hero for this, because Steve, being an archer hero, can sort of hold his own against the vultures.
Yeah, like Steve from catering is going to do a cracking job, isn't he? Really, to be honest, he's going to drop all the. Do you know what? I don't even care what his name is. Do you? I feel like we just call him Steve from catering forever. What does he do? 7. He summons Grey Company Rangers. He's a legend. Why is no more? I'm going to start building him.
This is the thing. You sort of need notes, don't you? Really. Set my notes. Steve from catering, and you're never going to find him.
Yeah, remember to build Steve from catering. He's
one of the thing is, you get all your best tips off watching good players, don't you? Do you know what I mean? You kind of go, that. I'm going to try that next time.
By that you mean not us.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's all limitations. It just copy someone else. Just make sure you copy someone good, not me or you. So we've got. I mean, this is working. Okay, so there's a bit of firepower. Oh no! Steve from catering. I thought he was going to.
He's going to run. But no, but he's clocked it and pulled him back. There's quite a big army there from Golly coming in. So,
he's dropped Tango and Hyde.
Have we just got one hero on the map at the
moment? There's the Dusty Guff.
That's nasty.
It's a nasty cloud there that came in and brushed them all off their feet.
That's quite looking quite bad, isn't it?
Well, it's actually called the Curse of the Wind Demon. Yeah, we call it Dusty Guff, but it's actually called Curse of the Wind Demon. So, yeah, not good, man. Oh, the bird's dead. Yep, that's a big double bounce.
Yeah.
This is not looking good. Ugh.
Mind you, the thing is though,
Just
they're still. Why are they retreating? Can't quite work out. Harad are sort of. Are they going for
yeah.
eco? Maybe that's it. Maybe they're taking easy
I
kills,
think
but
I think this circling around. If you look at them, there's a monkey. There's a giant monkey.
that's what you want.
That's what I want in my life. Monkeys in the game. If you look at the whole map, it's covered in blue. Do you see that?
It is.
There's
Yeah.
blue. The eco's strong. It's looking pretty dominant. Do we just roll in siege now? Is this what we want? Although
I mean, I think maybe that's it. It doesn't have to. You don't have to force it, do you? You just got to dominate, really, and then you can gradually grind down the opposition into an attritional 30-minute match.
He needs to get off that enchanted 30-minute match. He needs to get off that ground though. That ground is buffing the Rangers to a level of supremacy, and so that one archer can kill a flipping monkey. Brilliant. Steve from Catering is still alive.
He must be pretty tanky. We got that's level
5.
5. Yeah.
He gets nearby Dunedain, get 30% armor, 50 resistance, and knockback for 30 seconds. And at level 7, later on, he can summon Grey Company Rangers around. I found out his name.
Go on.
I found out. I don't want to tell you. I'm not telling you. He's called Halbrand. Yeah, okay. Not as good. If any developers are watching, if you think about changing the name from Halbred, just give me and Sam a call. Oh yeah. We've got a few things in the making. One of those is Stephen Catering. Can we just remember, so we don't have a?
I'm sure he was in the trilogy books, wasn't he? The originals. I think
he is. He's a genuine character. But it's just like.
We'll fight for you.
But I tell you, I think he is anyway. Someone's
together now.
But yeah, we need to remember that Halbrand. Oh, who knows? Stephen. This is. I mean, it's gone very quiet. Is it just me?
I can't quite figure out. I mean, so. Golly was pretty dominant. He had blue all over the map, and he hasn't. It doesn't seem. He seems to have pulled back a bit, not cashed in on his early dominance.
Yeah. So the
which actually with Rivendell, I always am a bit nervous because they get tanky as they get into late game. So you don't really want late game Rivendell rocking up. Otherwise, it's a whole world of pain.
If I was going to guess, I think we're going to see Aragon coming out pretty soon to join Halbrand. I think. I don't think it's looking very good, really. Do you know what? I always forget that pikes can do that, and I need to make more of that and use that more. Look at that. I mean, that is an absolute fortress of pikes. Well, he has had to move them now, but beautifully microed to avoid that cav.
That was very nicely done, wasn't it? Really.
Oh, absolutely.
And also, he's not chasing them really as well. He's keeping them. That's a well managed set of pikes. That they've just completely shepherded the archers there and protected them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway,
that's cracking.
That is, because it's so easy just to set your pikes off after the cavalry, which is absolutely is death sentence, isn't it? Really, as soon as you do that.
Oh, absolutely. So I guess like putting them in that formation helps. Oh my gosh, does Thief from Catering? Oh, he increases the speed at which units build.
Yeah, he's useful, isn't he? I'm making note.
Halbrand is
my new. Yeah.
Write that down, Sam.
Yeah, written down.
Built Steve from Catering, not to be sniffed at.
No, it's pretty good.
I'm not going to lie. This is not how I saw this game going. Did you see this game turning around like this?
Well, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Because Golly was dominant, absolutely dominant, and at one point we were like, "What's he waiting for?"
Yeah, I think it's not over. I mean, he's building some expensive units. I think I don't know. He's got some heroes. He's got those little trapper things. Lord of Stones. Love this.
Okay, but he had pulled really far back, isn't he? He's sort of, I don't know. Is that necessary?
I don't know, but I don't know what you've done because you've scared him off. He's retreating again.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. This is where he's been. What he's been doing. He's been teching up. Okay. Right. So we've. Whoa, that's a bit excessive.
Okay, so we're going up farms, aren't we? Eco, possibly. That's
eco harassment.
not a bad show.
I mean, he does need to do something about that eco because this is terrifying. The amount of money and resources and farms that are mapped out.
But it is working because he's pulled Golly over to kind of come and.
Yeah.
He's now got Harad unit chasing him. So,
there's a bit of a chase here, and I'm a bit worried about his rangers.
Oh, look at that. That was well managed, wasn't it?
I mean, he's got
really
to run
well
those.
managed.
It's not over till it's over. Those pikes have got to get up.
They are getting into. Look at that. That is superb. I think.
Wow! Look at that. Look at I love the flanking going on. I don't know if you see the cavalry in the top. There, I envisage something absolutely terrifying about to happen, but I think he's going to regret it if he does. This does not bode well. This could be one of those moments which is a decisive one in the battle. Not sure whether we're going to be able to. He'll be able to come back from this if he doesn't win this fight. Oh dear, this is not going well. It's those lake. Oh, it's the pikes are down and. Oh dear. Oh, that hurts. So I mean that's a big loss, really, don't you think?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, I think that could.
So we're back momentum back with Golly. Then do we reckon?
Yeah, I think that's
like,
hard
quite
to.
A big blue, it's quite a big blue army swarming around.
Yeah, it's a big loss of the Rangers, but Aragon's come out, so that's... Okay, on a completely side note, the fact that Aragon holds his bow plus 2 arrows in the same hand is so awesome. The model for Aragon is so cool. Yeah, the Horondal Raiders are doing an absolute number. Very good use of them from Blue.
Yeah, but then, need to convert this pressure, though. Feels like needs to. I mean, all his armies clumped together, aren't they? He's not maximum. Perhaps he needs to split out a bit. Oh, there you go. Maybe that's what the riders are doing. They're breaking off, or they're trying to come around the back.
Both of these players, all the Dusty Guff. That's not good. Yeah, Dusty Guff's knocked him over. Not great.
Wrong.
Well,
wrong.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, this is really looking bad and edging in. But we've seen him recover from other things. These Beastmasters are actually what are outgunning the Rangers or the Dunedain. They're really
worth noting.
Yeah, they are really good. So, and as they get ranked up, I think they get more and more deadly. They're like, Ferendir on steroids. They're pretty tough, man. They're really good, and they come with wargs eventually. That just you can see the wargs running in. They're.
So it's looking like Golly's got this. Do we reckon? Do you think he's got to just press him?
Yeah, he does look good. They are. I mean, this is just needs to keep this momentum up and this pressure. What's that say? The Beastmaster fell arrow affected units are knocked back and take 50. I mean, this ground here is going to make him a little bit more cautious. Tainted ground, an area effect. I think it's just Aragon left. Yeah, Aragon's the last person standing.
Yeah, okay.
As you would expect.
Well, you'd hope so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, the defence of Rivendell. Here we go. So,
Aragon absolutely gunning it.
It's looking pretty grim, isn't it? It is looking pretty grim. But
again, he just needs to follow up this with a nice little something to do some damage.
It's still making progress though, sort of chewing out the peripheral buildings.
I mean, the eco is shot for Rivendell. There is
absolutely.
Really
I mean, that's pretty horrendous, isn't it? It is really horrendous because all the units are massively expensive.
Yeah, absolutely. As a series of games, these have been some of the best we've watched. All 3 of these matches were incredible.
And I think they're going to get better, aren't they, as you progress through the tournament? Really going to see some absolute classics, I'm sure.
I would say this
You'd
has been
hope
my
so.
favorite game. I would say this has been my favorite showdown of the. I want to say the prequels, then not the prequels. The what am I
First
saying?
round.
First round, yeah. Oh, the Golden King coming out. Nice. So Golden King, we're near Black Visor. Nearby unit leadership is what you'd expect, really.
Oh, still,
When activated,
you know,
guard sacrifice summon a horde of whites. Did not know he did that for 60 seconds. Whites ignore enemy armor and regain health per hit. Targeted enemies flee and take damage over time. And
am I
then
just being impatient, or should I? Or I'm so desperate for Golly to go in and just finish off. But
it's not. I guess it's not. I think. Yeah. I guess it's kind of. He's maybe. I think he's being cautious because Aragon. There's the tainted ground. I guess he just needs siege. Are we missing siege?
I mean, what? Yeah, what's holding him back? Mind you, he's got another army going out. It's looking pretty strong.
So
Ulrich's built up some units in response. He's got a bit of a response, but nothing in the scale of what he's facing. So
yeah, these Beastmasters are showing their true worth here. There's nothing really to worry him, and he's going to set that down, that caravan, and buff all the nearby units. He's got heroes. He's got his faction leader, and the only thing really standing there is Aragon. So there he goes. He's deployed that. Oh no, it's not. It's the one that armors. Phew. So they're all going to get armored up. Is Harad missing? I mean, he's
so many
armoring
units there. So many units.
I know. He's armoring his units. Is he genuinely just missing Mumakil to finish this? I don't
Maybe
know.
just come to do a bit of gloating beforehand.
It's a pop-up.
I could take you out at any moment, but I'm just going to sit here and gloat for a bit.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, some of these things are the scariest moments. We've all been in that situation. We've totally winning. You
It's horrendous, isn't it? Yeah.
Match is over and it just completely gets turned around. Oof! What was that?
Jeepers, what was that?
Gandalf. That's why you got to be careful, buddy. It's G-Dog.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, now he's wishing he'd gone early.
Yeah, you were saying, buddy. What were you saying? Oh yeah, he's got shit. It's easy. No, it's not that easy.
No, it would have been about 5 minutes ago.
No, Gandalf, man. You never know what. He knew that. That's why he's being cautious. Run back to the tent, guys.
He's absolutely cooked a few of those, hasn't he? Yeah. Oh, this is terrible. Oh no. Oh,
are we gonna see? This is where we should never listen to your advice. Oh my gosh!
Oh my god!
It's the worst. It's the worst advice you've ever given.
Not there 5 minutes ago. Do you know what I mean? He's been cooking for 5 minutes.
We're gonna have Camel tonight. Oh my gosh. Okay.
That was what a fireball. I mean, that was a pleasure to watch, wasn't it? That just smoked a load of them.
It was cooking.
Now the thing is, he's going to be pretty nervous about rushing straight back to that, isn't he?
Cooking with Gandalf.
Cooking with Gandalf.
There's a show that.
Yeah.
We don't want to watch. That was great.
Absolutely great. I mean, lovely showcase of how to cook units.
How you should be cautious, I think, is exactly what he was doing, which is what he should have been doing. I don't know why we down.
No, I don't think he should have been cautious. I think cautious got him cooked, to be honest.
I think
what do I know?
I think the Thunderbolt got him cooked. That was followed by Disturber of the Peace. Oh,
here you go. Now this is great from my mate Ulrich, because he's now pushing back out and he's taking it back. Yes,
I'm telling you, this is if I feel we should choose the best matchup of each round. So you've got round one, then you've got the quarterfinals, semi-finals, and so on. Undoubtedly, this has been the best series of games in round one. Would you agree?
I don't know. I can't remember them all. To be honest, this is. I mean, if this one swings around, then I'm going to go with you on this.
Yeah.
Ulrich was pretty much on his baseline, and we were writing him down as good night, Ulrich.
Done and dusted.
But
although
Golly didn't kind of put it to bed. Now look, he's another massive army, so interesting to see what happens here.
And they're upgraded. I think it might still not be enough. We haven't got a Gandalf to save us this time. Although that was an amazing moment. I was very happy with it.
Was he a what's happened to
Dusty
Gandalf?
Guff. Dusty Guff, man.
That's not pleasant.
No one
okay, now look, it's on, isn't it? It's got to push, got to close out.
Yeah, that's looking bad.
Surely, I mean, even if he had the heroes there, but the eco perhaps smashed, wasn't it? So
yeah, I
very difficult to come back. But
what would you do now? I guess now's the time for a fortress upgrade, maybe like a.
Yeah, you needed that probably a few minutes ago, didn't you?
Yeah, maybe it's not going to have time to build. This is rough. This is all armoured troops. And I think there's been a weather effect that's causing them some serious damage. So just slight damage to all units across the map, or enemy units across the map. This is some eco losing that. This is probably one of his 97 farms.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's big promotion and big damage. Yeah, I think this might be over. I was so hopeful for a turnaround, were you? I was so buzzed when Rivendell and he was pushing. It was pushing back. I was like,
gave me hope.
Beautiful pumping, beautiful targeting, but wasn't quite enough to withstand.
Overturn the run of play. Yeah.
Withstand.
Are all those heroes now there? What's happened to Aragorn? Is he?
Aragorn's just chilling, man. He's just gone, do you know what? I wasn't even a fan of Rivendell. You can have Rivendell. See you guys. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, he is about to, he's gone to the hospital wing. Yeah, he's gone. So Aragorn's dead.
He's checked out. Yeah, not looking great, is it? But, it was, it's following the run of play, isn't it, really, in fairness?
Yeah, I mean, look at these archers. These are...
Golly was too strong, and he stripped down Ulrich's eco, dominated the map, and we were just waiting for the knockout blow. And Gandalf perhaps gave him a stay of execution, but there we go.
I mean, what a way to go out fighting, though. I love that.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I mean, we went out a hero.
You shall not pass, followed by all the rest of the powers. It was, it's good to watch.
Not tonight. Yeah.
We got a little tornado to finish. Just to spite him. Is he going to drop it? Where would you drop it? Yeah, take that, Cav. I love that he's not giving up. I love that he's fighting. I mean, in any tournament, you would level 25 power.
Yeah, it's not looking great now, is it? Let's be honest.
Matriarch. I mean, what a great finish to the siege.
Come on the fortress. It's got to go, isn't it? Come on.
Yeah, no Aragorn. Oh gosh.
We ride with Fulada.
I mean, it's bad, isn't it? What does it have? It has a Matriarch Stomp, sending shockwaves. It's got nearby war and siege member kill, granted speed armor for 20 seconds. Oh!
Ouch.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Here we go on the fortress.
What an absolute beaut. Don't even need it.
There we go.
Yeah, deleting out. Very good game. Best game of round 1. And finally, victorious, we see Smear Golem going forward to round 2 to fight Old Nosy for the World Cup. Of course, me and my brothers will be there. We'll be casting it. And of course, I hope that you will join us. And we will see you there for the next Cup match.